100-yard dash. Got it on smash. Foot on the gas. I will not crash. They will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone. Watch me celebrate. I copy. I do my dance. Jump in the stands. No man, man. Oh, devil the hands. Thought he could guard me. I ruin they plans. I do what I want. They do what they can. Got it on smash. Foot on the gas. I will not crash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. Yeah. They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. They on attack when they tackle like damages. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Eat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Big dogs, I don't think they can handle it. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerge victorious. Years blessed, sweat, tears, it's glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on smash. Foot on the gas. I will not crash. They will not stop.
Coach, these fans have waited for this moment for decades, but playoff football has come to First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. Today we continue on in Wild Card Weekend with a great AFC matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Cleveland Browns. The battle for the Lamar Hunt Trophy begins as we're underway in this AFC Wild Card game. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Set, 180. Cut. Rush in. Real. Pistol. 53's the mic. 53. Run. Hey, defense.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. Got a man open. It's Ricky Seals-Jones. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. On first and 10, Mayfield. Got a man, that's Rashard Higgins. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. He's locked in early. 2 nice first down completions to start.
I like the fact that he's seeing the whole field early, spreading it around a little bit in the early going.
On first down, Hilliard. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. That opening drive rhythm continues right into play number 3.
Whatever they decided that they wanted to run before the game, it's working pretty well for them right now. Moving the ball downfield at a nice rate. And guess what? I think the chain crew might have to get a little oxygen over there. They have to keep moving downfield with first downs on each play.
Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. To throw, Mayfield. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Ricky Seals-Jones there to make the grab. And the Browns take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 26. Now a first carry for Lamar Miller. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 29, Mahomes. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A gain there of 21 yards. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. A first down carry now for Miller. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Now it appears we've got a Chief moving pretty gingerly down there. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
Go, go, go. Chopper. Chopper. He's checking. Hey, Ridley.
On 2nd and 12, Mahomes steps away to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And, he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. They run the counter. It's Hines. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. The #1 pick, Myles Garrett, coming in to drop him.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
Kill. 15. Alpha.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. And that is caught. Oh, what a catch at the 5-yard line. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down. So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. This a fairly straightforward 22-yard short attempt. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
I don't need to.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman.
Oh, God.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 28 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The Cleveland offense ready to go. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Mayfield. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
3rd and long for Mayfield. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Give him 30 yards there. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. Mayfield now from the 50. A quick throw, but incomplete.
He can't cut.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing, Mayfield. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 28.
The beauty of route running is it doesn't matter what position. Everyone's doing the same thing. In this case, tight end, selling the vertical route. Get the defensive back on his heels. Break off for the corner, and with good timing, you get a completion, as we just saw there.
Hey, alert! Greystone, trap. What's that?
Watch twist. Watch
Regular. Out. Jim. Pistol. Jim.
Mayfield on first down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're saying.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mayfield, it's caught, blocked it. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Mayfield keeps it himself. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Mayfield going to take it on the sneak. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
Yeah, partner, they went a little conservative, didn't they? And they ended up marking it short. And now I wonder, will they even do it again on 3rd down?
This is 3rd and goal. This Chiefs defense, they're giving it all they got.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike. King.
Mayfield to throw it this time. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. That really sets him back. A loss of 6.
Partner, you mind if I take off this headset and put on a coaching headset?
You want to get this running game going?
I want to get this running game going. I'm going down there and saying, gentlemen, we have got to run the football. We've got to get it going right now.
Yeah, to this point in the 2nd quarter, it has been a struggle.
Oh, no!
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chris Jones picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Even if I double
so 1st and 2nd down went the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. From the gun, Mayfield.
Wow, you overthrew that so hard.
Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive.
Oh, my God.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Are you kidding me?
A run there on 1st down and a pretty good one of 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. Tackle made by Demarius Randall. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Mahomes hit. He lost the football.
Of course he can recover it.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 50. Charlie, slam.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Set the cover, defense, let's go. Shoot, watch the shoot. Check 13, check 13. Attack. 15.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Jordan Reed has it. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. They get the former first overall selection, Eric Fisher. So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long?
You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today. A little play. I don't need to. Well, 15. Exit.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill.
Yeah, oh what? Pass interference? Yeah, of course. They didn't touch him.
Let's check in with our referee. Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up 4th. Now it's 1st.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs for them.
The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3.
Somebody's here.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. A shotgun handoff now to Miller. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
This one taken from the 7.
Are you serious?
And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
I'm about done with Madden.
So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secure. Teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
They'll run on 1st down. Miller. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
1 second.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. A reminder coming up at the half, as we've done all year. We'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin on the road to Super Bowl 53 in Atlanta.
Let's go. Yellow. Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Mahomes. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down.
43, 15.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Eric Murray. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, Where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Check, 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 check. Switch, switch, switch.
Following the interception, Mayfield. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. A second down throw for Mayfield. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete,
really?
So the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they had incompletions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
How is it
Back-to-back
overturned?
incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Mayfield to throw it. This one complete into the hands of Higgins. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down. Mayfield now 9 of 16 through the air as he's got it 1st and 10. Going to the air again with Mayfield. Open man is Higgins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there. And that'll bring up second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Regular. 53, Mike. Watch the run. Check 9. Switch. Run. 10.
Mayfield with it once more. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Check 99. Check 4.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Play action's supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. The punt team on now as this one's sent away. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
I'm coming after you.
Now here's Mahomes. They complete it to Hill. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Yellow. On the line. 53. Push him back. Yellow. Let's go.
Rams now on first down. This one complete to Jordan Reed. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good pickup there.
Not
22.
a catch. Of course they gave it to him.
7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Final shot before the half for Mahomes. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. As we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
First carry now for the backup, LaShawn McCoy. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away.
We got this.
The Browns drive about to get started. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now a carry here for Hilliard. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Set. 180. Hey, watch the slant.
1st down, Mayfield. It's complete to Lockett. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-armed guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
What up? How are you?
On second down now. Hilliard. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him. One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Third and short yardage, Mayfield. And he finds Seals Jones complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
I got rid of a lot of my players for the draft.
Involved. They can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
They'll try and run for first and goal. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be second and goal.
At the Chiefs' 11-yard line.
YOLO.
Check right, check right.
Now Mayfield. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it.
You do realize you're always going to be behind, right?
That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives him a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
What's so funny?
Now Mayfield on third and goal.
Get rid of it.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. You can already start to hear this crowd. They're saying, go for it.
Yeah, have we ever been at a game where you've heard the crowd go, field goal, field goal?
No, I have not. That's a good point.
Yeah, they always want to go for it, and I think they've got the right idea right
now.
The way they've moved the ball in this drive, I wouldn't stop that momentum. Go get it.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty, first and goal. They'll try to run this one in, and he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Taking it in from a yard out. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT.
I know we don't talk about it enough.
That's like the best play.
Level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football.
I like it.
Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness. You got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that will put them on top here in the third.
I'm waiting for the new season. Yeah, I know. Oh, no. Oh, no.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense. Get a couple of first downs.
Oh, I should have seen that.
Well, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. And going deep for Hill.
No way.
Is incomplete.
Oh, he dropped it.
Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive.
No, I got lucky.
Knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the
Right
scoreboard.
now?
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sheldon Richardson forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Gets this one to Hill. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
Jeffrey, you're trash at Madden. I don't even want to hear it.
Give him 15, and the Browns will take over 1st and 10.
I won enough to make the playoffs.
Offense ready to go, and they've got the lead here, getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the
That's what this is.
It's been terrific. We've seen that with the rushing game.
Oh my God!
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Yeah.
They run the counter.
Oh, what
Hilliard.
the
And that
hell?
play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. From the gun, Mayfield.
There it is.
And the throw there going to be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you got to let them play, and the officials are instructed, if there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Watch out for Hill on the return. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
And we're back now here in Cleveland. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Robinson's got it. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
To throw, it's Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City 1st down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. He's got his running back, LaShawn McCoy.
Oh, no.
McCoy's got the 1st down and more. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a 1st.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
On first down, Miller. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 16-yard line.
I know, right? What the hell?
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Mahomes now to throw. Completes it to Hardman. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it. So it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
I'm going to make you earn it.
Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
They run it here. Roll. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll make it 3rd and goal.
Boom! Yeah, baby! Yellow! Let's go on, 80! Double, 15! Yellow!
From the gun, it's Mahomes.
I knew it.
Touchdown,
I should have
Chiefs.
expected it.
They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy,
Mahomes.
you've taken away someone in
It's
coverage
Mahomes.
as well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
I
And he
denied
turns
that.
3rd and goal into a touchdown.
You know, sometimes the guy on the defensive side of the ball, he just has a good feeling or a good read.
I didn't think he was
going to
do that.
On that one. Boy, they stopped him in a big way.
Yeah, I hate to be cliche, but sometimes we overanalyze. They just have more want. Looked like they had more want right there.
Nope, gonna fumble.
To the ball.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Kneel it. Give up. Kinda.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Gamble.
And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in.
It's crazy how that goes down.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing, Mayfield.
How are you gonna drop that?
Incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's...
Dude, he should have had that.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
No, that's why I was so mad.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield.
Oh, it took too long.
And down goes Baker Mayfield. Chris Jones able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
I got sacked.
One score.
I'm taking the
Here
L.
we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Mayfield to throw for it on 4th.
Oh, that game.
Pressure there as it's intercepted.
I did. I threw it right to the defender.
To the 22.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Everything.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Miller, and he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Throwing now is Mahomes. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Olivier Vernon. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
Check 26, check 26.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a
one-score
one-score game.
Go for it.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Huh? No.
Now here's Mahomes.
Halftime. I mean, 2-minute warning.
Being chased out left.
Oh my God, make him fumble. Fuck you.
Finally taken down at the 4-yard line. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the 1st down at a 21-yard gain.
Yeah, he did. That quarterback.
Goal and a late touchdown at this
Can't win without him.
Officially salt this one away. They'll try and run for it with Miller. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
It usually works.
It'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but
what would you use?
I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still,
learning.
You gotta stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
All right, go do that.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Damian Ratley, 59 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop.
Oh, come on. I did onside.
On the other side, you get that hands team ready.
Oh, well.
No doubt about it.
A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. To throw is Mahomes. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. This is caught by Robinson. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Dustin Colquitt now. And you wonder, could they possibly think about taking a safety here? And losing in this wild card round, you know, they've got something to build on, though, for next year. But I don't know if they want to hear that right now.
Maybe not at the moment, but once they get away from it a little bit and they get into their off-season program, and they'll start to talk about that. And I like how you framed it, building blocks, you know, building this program up. And one of my favorite coaches always talks about brick by brick, you build a program. And this is one of